Will it come up on my... Well, I can say I like that one, definitely. My nana's not happy because I didn't like the other one. That was good. Shining through, Rillavu there! It is you and I! Couple of minutes till the news. Yeah, okay, cool. You go. Yeah, do that for you again. Hi Shannon, how are you? You and I, Nevers and Harley there, it's time for the news. From the Jam Radio Newsroom at 3 p.m, I'm Leon Norman. President Biden is in Warsaw meeting with his Polish counterpart Andrzej Duda for talks on the war in Ukraine. The US President received a military welcome with leaders standing side by side as their national anthems rung out as a mark of unity. Meanwhile, Moscow signalled a change in tactic, saying it will now focus on the so-called liberation of eastern regions, despite continued bombardment in several other cities. The Kremlin denies attacking civilian targets. Bakieva inspectors have detained a P&O ferry in Northern Ireland because of concerns of training of crew. The company sacked 800 staff on the spot last week, replacing them with cheaper agency workers. Now the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency says there were failures over training and documents. Police and Crime Minister Kit Malthouse says it's a mess and blames the management of the company. And neighbours have paid tribute to a lovely mother of two who was stabbed to death while her children were at school. It happened in Bethnal Green in East London on Thursday afternoon. And the Foo Fighters say they're devastated at the death of their drummer Taylor Hawkins. He'd been with the band for over 20 years and co-wrote many of the group's biggest hits. We'll try and stick a bit of Foo Fighters on in a bit. And in sport, finally, the remaining contenders to buy Chelsea have been told they must commit to at least £1 billion of future investment. 4 bidders are still in the race to take over at Stamford Bridge, and they must promise to spend on the club stadium and playing squad. That's the latest, sir. Time for the weather. So looking at the weather then, this afternoon will be continued dry and fine with plenty of spring sunshine as high pressure remains in control of the weather. Another warm day with gentle winds this evening. At the start of tonight will continue to be dry and largely clear. Through the early hours, low cloud will gradually push in from the east along with mist and fog forming in places. That's the latest. Back to the Jam Radio Game Show now. I'm good, how are you? I'm good, thank you, I'm good. Yeah, just at uni doing radio. Okay, so now during them songs, you should have done round 4, which was on caricatures. If you don't know what caricatures are, but you want to get involved, caricatures are basically drawings of celebrities. Basically drawing, you know what I mean? And you've got to tell me who they are, basically. So that was round 4. That was a picture round. To get involved in that, go to linktree.com/Leon Norman, where you can also watch us as well. If you go to there, you can watch us as well live in the studio. You can watch us, which is nice. You don't have to just listen to us, which is nice. So you get to see all the behind the scenes stuff, which is scary for me, but nice for you. Anyway, it's now time for round 5. Just a shout out there to Chloe, who's watching me on Facebook. Hi, Chloe. So yeah, round 5 is on Disney princesses. So let's get straight into it. Okay, Disney princesses. Question number 1 then. Who places the curse on Aurora in Sleeping Beauty? That's who places the curse on Aurora in Sleeping Beauty. Is it Maleficent, Merryweather, a genie, or Ursula? Is it Maleficent, Merryweather, a genie, or Ursula? Question 2. What are Cinderella's slippers for the ball made from? Is it glass, leather, plastic, or diamonds? That's what are Cinderella's slippers for the ball made from? Either glass, leather, plastic, or diamonds. Look at me being nice today, giving you guys options. Hi to everybody watching on Facebook. If you want to get involved in the quiz, you can do. You can listen and watch us as well. And join in with the quiz at www.linktree.com/Leon Norman. Get involved. And also, if anybody wants to shout out songs playing, I'll do that as well. Okay, question number 3. Ariel's hair is brown. Is that true or false? Ariel's hair is brown. True or false? Okay, question 4. What country is Mulan from? What country is Mulan from? Is it Australia, China, Canada or Spain? Is it Australia, China, Canada or Spain? Okay, question number 5. Which Disney princess is known as the fairiest of them all? Is it Snow White, Ariel, Belle or Cinderella? Which Disney princess is known as the fairiest of them all? Is it Snow White, Ariel, Belle or Cinderella? Okay, question 6. Belle loves reading books. Is that true or false? Belle loves reading books. True or false? Question number 7. How many brothers does Merida have? How many brothers does Merida have? Is it 1, 2, 3 or none? Does she have no brothers? Is it 1, 2, 3 or none? How many brothers does Merida have? Are you up to Antonio? Question 8. Who said I never said I was a princess? Who said I never said I was a princess? Is it Tiana, Belle, Moana or Cinderella? Is it Tiana, Belle, Moana or Cinderella? Who said I never said I was a princess? That's question number 8. Hi Antonio, how you doing, man? Nice to join us. I haven't spoken to your senior for ages. How you doing? Question number 9. Complete the song title from Pocahontas, Colours of the Blank. Complete the song title from Pocahontas, Colours of the Blank. Oh, that's good to hear, man. I mean, I don't see you around or anything anymore. I've never even seen you walking about, I'm not gonna lie, you know. I don't know if you still, I'm assuming you are still living around him with. I mean, it's obviously been ages, because COVID and all, you know. And finally, question number 10. What is inside Moana's necklace? Is it a shell, the heart to T-Fitu, the heart of T-Fitu, a picture of her mother or a ruby? What is inside Moana's necklace? Is it a shell, the heart of T-Fitu, A picture of their mother or a ruby? Okay, so that was your 10 questions this week for our Disney round. This week it was on Disney princesses. Okay, round 6 is a picture round. It's called Who Let the Dogs Out. It's basically on famous dogs, television and film. You've got to tell me the name of these dogs. That's round 6. Want to get involved, go to linktree.com/Leon Norman. You can also watch us live as well. We're live on YouTube, Twitch and Facebook, which is nice. So get involved there. And while you do that, we're going to play a tribute to an amazing man. Let's have a bit of Everlong by the Foo Fighters here on Jam. Don't forget as well, get in touch with me at Jam Radio Hull with your song request or shout out. One sec guys, I just need to ring me mum. let's get back to business. Sorry about that, guys. I know what I do want actually. Chemical MK, here's a new one for you. Handsome Youth Disaster. New music here on Jam. Oh no, what was it? Mika. Was it Mika? Yeah, actually, we'll do that next. And then, what's the other one we wanted? Oh, Mickey. Play that one after as well. I was a bit sort of handsome. Youth Disaster there here on Jam. That caught me by surprise. I was just scrolling through the university story on Instagram because it's an open day today. So I was just going through that. There's been loads of people passing by the window here at Jam and waving to me and that. So I was just, going through. But yeah, they've even done, if anybody's interested, not that you probably are, but they've even done at the jury, the fake jury we have for law students, we've even done put some students on trial, which is nice. I think we should put my nana on trial. I think, hey, something, that's a feature we could do each week, innit? Where you guys send me in stuff and I put people on trial for you and stuff like that. Do they deserve to be freedom? I don't think we should. I don't think my nana should. I don't think she should be released. I think my nana should be sent to prison. Crimes against embarrassing me. There you go. Why don't you get in touch with me at Jam Radio Hull, Instagram or Facebook, and let me know if you got any crimes what you would like people to be punished for. Let me know. We'll put them on trial, shall we? We'll let you guys decide. Right, anyway, right now let's get back to the quiz. Here we go then. Right, so during them songs, you should have done round 6. It was on Who Let the Dogs Out. If you haven't already, don't worry. Just go to linktree.com/Leon Norman. You can watch us live. You can do the quiz. You can do it any time throughout the week. It's entirely up to you. Get involved. So round 7 now we're moving on to. And it's on sport. Let me just get comfy here. There we go. Round 7 on sport. Here we go. We ready? With question number 1. Question 1. Which institution has the motto swifter, higher, stronger? Which institution has the motto swifter, higher, stronger? That's question number 1. In sport, that is as well. Just in case anybody's thinking, oh, that could be anything in sport. Okay, question number 2. Which golfer won 83 tournaments from 1935 to 1964, including the first US Women's Open? Which golfer won 83 tournaments from 1935 to 1964, including the first US Women's Open? Question 3. What was unique about the crew of the yacht American 3 when they won an America's Cup race in 1995? What was unique about the crew of the yacht America 3 when they won an America's Cup race in 1995? Question 4. The Nuggets, that's basketball, and Broncos, that's football, are major league teams of which US city? The Nuggets for basketball and the Broncos for football are major league teams of which US city? Question 5. The name of which bed would be used for a hole-in-one at a par 4 in golf? The name of which bed would be used for a hole-in-one at a par 4 in golf? Question 6. What was the nickname of Meadow Lemon, who was the famed clown member of the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team? What was the nickname of Meadow Lemon, who was the famed clown member of the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team? Question 7. In which sport might you assume the egg position? In which sport might you assume the egg position? Anybody's wondering if that was just me being, waving to people outside the window because we've got people staring right in at the minute. Question number 8 then. The pentathlon consists of running, riding, fencing, swimming and which other sport? That's the pentathlon consists of running, riding, fencing, swimming and which other sport? That's question number 8. Question 9. What sport, apart from skiing, takes place on a piste? What sport, apart from skiing, takes place on a piste? As you can probably tell that I was trying to be careful what I said. And finally for round number 7, question 10. Which sports stadium in New York is affectionately known as the house that Babe Ruth built? Which sports stadium in New York is affectionately known as the house that Babe Ruth built? That's question 10. Everybody's going past staring at the window. It's quite funny. And they're waving. Sam waving back. Right, that was round number 7 on sport. Round 8 is a round on Doctor Who. And what I've done, I'm being generous here because I'm going to give you a point for each Doctor you can name from the pictures what I've given you. Or 20 points if you name all 13. How generous. So 20 points for naming all 13. Or a point each for each one you get right. There you go. How's good that? So if you want to get involved in that, around on all the Doctors from Doctor Who, go to linktree.com/Leon Norman. You can also watch me as well. You can watch us as well live in the studio, and you can listen as well. Well, hopefully you're already listening, because obviously you can hear me. Unless you're looking at me right now on Facebook. But right now, last week we started a trend going, if you remember, where we played 2 songs back to back. We're going to do it again this week. And this week's artist, now last week we did McFly. This week we've got a bit of Mika here on Jam. This is Lollipop. Don't forget linktree.com/Leon Norman. Get involved in round number 8. Standing up high on a lollipop, there, love's gonna let you down. Say hey, the lollipop, there, love's gonna get you down. Standing high, lollipop, there, love won't let you down. Say hey, love gonna let you down. Say hey, love gonna get you down. I don't think Facebook can do me for copyright for singing the songs to you. Have a lollipop there, let you down. And then after this we've got Big Girls, You Are Beautiful, 2 big ones by Mika. Say hey, love's gonna get you down. Big girls, you are beautiful there. Our 2 tracks back to back and Mika there. 2 good big ones. This is a brand new song now. Eyes on Me. This is Sean Navaz and DJ Lucian and Gia featuring Next Through. We'll be back after this for the final round. Bugs in my bed. See, Shannon's talking. Well, advice, if you're going to start saying something, make sure you don't say it on thing. I was saying something to myself then, but I now say it out loud, so I should have muted my mic. But anyway. You see, you get all the behind the scenes stuff here. God, it's going to be a tight one today. We've got 15 minutes left. That's question. Well, I've only got one more round to do anyway, so we're good. Because I don't know if there's somebody wanting to come in to do a podcast again. I hope not. But if there is, then we'll deal with it. There we go, Eyes on Me there, Sean Navaz, DJ Lucian and Gia featuring Next Through and Larisha Sabu. So I actually like that one, it was quite club remixy, I like that one. Anyway, it's time for the my last round to do, it's time for round 9. Yes, it's time for round 9. Now, round 8, do you remember songs? You should have been doing round 8, which was on Doctor Who. And I was generous this week because I said I'll give you a point for each Doctor you can name, or 20 points for naming all 13. So that was that one. Now, there's got a quick story to tell before we move on. Round 9 is on insects. And last night, I got terrified. Cause I went to bed about 2 o'clock this morning. I jumped out of bed and ran downstairs and had to wake my mum up. Well, I'd worked her up by running downstairs screaming because there was a spider in bed with me. I hated it. Oh my God, it terrified me. It gave me nightmares. It was horrendous. First time it had ever happened. And Mum said it. She was like, "You won't be good in Australia." And I wouldn't. So, and when I read that I was doing this round today, I was like, Oh man, for all the times for me to be around on insects, why today? Could have been weeks ago. Anyway, let's crack on round 9 then on insects. Get involved, linktree.com/Leon Norman, or do it the old fashioned way via pen and paper. You can also watch us as well on social media. The link to that is again on the same linktree.com/Leon Norman. Time for round 9 on insects. Here we go then, let's get into it. Question 1. Which insect is a smaller and more slender relative of the dragonfly? That's which insect is a smaller and more slender relative of the dragonfly? That's question number 1. Okay, question number 2. Which fly found only in Africa is the cause of severe anemia and sleeping sickness? Which fly found only in Africa is the cause of severe amnesia and sleeping sickness? Okay, question 3. Ground and drywood are two species of which insect also known as the white ant? Ground and drywood are two species of which insect also known as the white ant? Question 4. Cleopatra is the scientific term for which order of insects? Cleopatra is the scientific term for which order of insects? Question 5. Which kinds of insects have life cycles of either 17 or 13 years? That's which kind of insects have life cycles of either 17 or 13 years? Question 6. Pulex irritans is the scientific name for which common insect? Pulex irritans is the scientific name for which common insect? That's question 6. Question 7. In terms of crop destruction, which is the world's most dangerous flying insect? In terms of crop destruction, which is the world's most dangerous flying insect? Question 7. Question number 8. Which common pest is the fastest flying insect known to science? That's which common pest is the fastest flying insect known to science? Just a shout out to Chloe, by the way, who's saying she's loving my quizzes. We do them every Saturday, same time, 2x4, Chloe. Just giving it a little plug there. We're back next Saturday, if anybody wondered. Same time, 2x4. Question number 9. The devil's coach horse is a species of which kind of insect? The devil's coach horse is a species of which kind of insect? Finally, question number 10 for this round. What kind of insect is the common wood nymph? What kind of insect is a common wood nymph? What kind of insect is a common wood nymph? That's question number 10. Okay, so that was round 9 on insects there. Now round 10 is what you guys need to do. That's a final round. It's on sun merges. You've just got to say what you see. And this week, because you liked it last week, we're doing another one this week. But also, I've even given you clues this time to help. So question 1, the clue is that it's a rock band. Question 2, the clue is it's a board game. Question 3, the clue is it's a rodent. Question 4, the clue is it's an actor. Question 5, the clue is it's a superhero. Question 6, the clue is it's an arcade game. Question 7, the clue is it's a TV programme. Question 8, the clue is it's a drink. Question 9, the clue is it's a film title. And question 10, the clue is it's a rock band. Okay, so that's that. To get involved, go to linktree.com/Leon Norman. And if you've just joined us and you're like, I want to get involved and do a quiz but I missed it, you can still get involved. You've got till next Saturday to get involved and do it. Just go by going to linktree.com/Leon Norman. That's linktree.com/Leon Norman. Thank you to Chloe for saying she loves my quizzes. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to go nearly. But we've got time for one more song. Let's end on this one. Me Nana loves this one along with her other one what she loves. This is Mickey, Tony Basil. I'll be back next week, same time, 2 till 4. Coming up next, we've got the news. I'll see you next week. This is Tommy Nana. This has been the Jam Radio Game Show. Don't forget, linktree.com/Leon Norman. There we go. There we go. Let's switch to that so we can unplug that. Mickey, Turney, Basil there. Basil. Here on Jam. That's it from me. I've been Leon. Hope you've enjoyed the quiz. I'll be back same time next week. I'll see you then. Ta-ra for now. Right. Yep. Anyway, actually. From the Jam Radio Newsroom at 4 p.m, I'm Leon Norman. US President Joe Biden has held talks with Ukrainian officials during a visit to Poland. He might have offered more security assurances to the country's foreign minister while praising the strength of NATO. In London, the mayor is leading a march through the capital to show solidarity with the people of Ukraine. Sadat Khan says he answers their president's call for countries to show support. Inspectors have detained a P&O ferry in Northern Ireland because of concerns over the training of the new crew. The company sacked 800 workers and replaced them with agency staff last week. Labour wants the Prime Minister to bring legal action against management and suspend any government licences with P&O's parent company. And Liam Gallagher, Ozzy Osbourne and Sir Mick Jagger are among the artists paying tribute to Foo Fighters drummer Taylor Hawkins. He's died at the age of 50 in Colombia during the band's world tour. In sport, the England's cricketers have taken an early wicket on day 3 of the final test against the West Indies in Grenada. A short time ago, the hosts were on 254 for 9, first innings lead of 50 runs. And England have begun the defence of their Rugby Union Women's Six Nations title with a convincing victory, thrashing Scotland. That's the latest. Time for the weather. Looking at the weather then this afternoon, this evening should I say, this evening tonight tonight will continue to be dry and largely clear. Through the early hours there will be low cloud which will gradually push in from the east along with mist and fog forming in places. Right, I'm going to head off now, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. I might be back live later. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for tuning in.